What is up, you guys? It is me, your favorite girl, Stephanie Shanell, and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for quite some time, right? But the truth be told, you guys, we have not had air for the past week and a half. Our AC is completely broken. We have the guys coming out in a couple of days to come and fix it, but y'all, no AC. We've had no air. And I've just been all out of sorts, y'all. When I tell you, I just could not. Honestly, I just could not. So, I know it's no excuse. I know I still should have tried to come and bring you guys something, but you guys are getting an empties video. This is like my first time doing an empties video, I think, on this channel, and I'm excited, y'all. So here's my bag. It is right here, and it's not like full, but I mean, we did some things. So these are my empties for the past month and a half, I want to say. These are fragrances that I finished, just to be clear. So, the very first thing that I want to start off with, because this is like not really fragrance, it is hygiene related, but it's not like fragrance, honestly. But this is my Lumi whole body deodorant. Y'all, Lumi has easily become my favorite aluminum free deodorant. Whoa, deodorant. I 100% love this. This product works so well. And I know that there were like a lot of people saying that they didn't like it. It had an after scent, whatever the case may be. Y'all, by the way, this is completely empty. Like this thing is empty. This was in the clean tangerine scent. I do think that the cream bases, this is the invisible cream. This is not like the solid deodorant. And I will say that the cream bases do tend to have like a little bit of an after scent, but once you put it on your skin, okay, baby girl, it is completely done. Would I repurchase that? 110%. I already have another Lumi product. This is their whole body deodorant. This is the cream again, just in a different kind of packaging. It's not in the deodorant bottle, it's just like a lotion kind of tube. I love this one. This one is the soft powder. So if I repurchase or when I do repurchase it again, because um, I will be repurchasing when I'm running out of this one. I'll probably get them all like this. It's just a little more convenient, in my opinion, than the tube, I think. And I do want to try the solid. But anyway, that's not what this is about. Yes, I did finish a Lumi. So now let's get into my fragrance. Oh, actually, let's do this one. So this one right here, I'm gonna hold it like this only because there is something at the bottom, but it's not this body wash. This is actually my homemade yoni oil that I make, and I just needed a container to put the rest of it in because I already filled up my bottle. Um, so once that one is done, this is just my remainder. But I did actually finish up my Snowflakes and Cashmere shower gel from Bath and Body Works. I love Snowflakes and Cashmere, and I don't know. I talk about her a bit on my channel, but I don't know if you guys know anything about Shauna J. She was here on YouTube, and she has been inactive for, I want to say, like the past maybe 6, 7 months since the beginning of the year. She's been like MIA on everything. So prayers up for Shauna J. I really hope everything is all right, but she has just like not been on any social medias at all. And I just really pray that everything is all right. I loved her content so much. But she actually pointed out that Snowflakes and Cashmere was very similar to Velvet Petals. And y'all, when I tell you, They are not the same because if you love either one, you'll be able to smell a difference. So I am in love with Velvet Petals. So when I smell snowflakes and cashmere, I do smell a difference, but I think I know what the difference is. Snowflakes and cashmere is pretty much a winter scent to me. It's a very sweet, very pretty wintry scent. It feels warm and cozy. It feels and smells like a very warm cashmere sweater in the wintertime. Velvet Petals, although they have the same scent profile when you smell them, Velvet Petals is more of an uplifting, bright. I can wear this in the daytime. I can wear this in the warm weather. I can wear this in the cold weather kind of scent. So that one is more versatile. Snowflakes and Cashmere gives off this warmth to it that I personally would only wear in the winter. The rest of this is fragrance, y'all. The rest of this is like perfumes, body mist. Girl, we did it. All right. So the very first body mist that I finished was none other than Miss Velvet Petals. When I tell you, oh my God, I love this scent. I was trying to see if there was any more that I could spray out, but y'all, like I completely finished this. There's that little tiny bit that's rolling around that, I mean, if you know how to get it out, praise God for you, but this is such a good fragrance, y'all. I was actually sad to empty this, but she's done. She's gone. Would I repurchase? Absolutely 100% would repurchase this scent. At the moment, I haven't been repurchasing body mist because I have so many. And I mean, this has been a staple in Victoria's Secret for years. So I don't feel like they're going to discontinue it or anything. I don't think that they're going to change it up or anything. So I'm going to hold out on repurchasing it now because I would like to get through more of my fragrance collection. But in a nutshell, yes, I love that scent and yes, I will repurchase. So next is another Victoria's Secret, and this one is Bare Vanilla Untamed. Now, this one right here, I mean, completely empty. Completely empty. This one right here was a very good vanilla when I first got it. As it sat, it got better. It wasn't until the end that I smelled apple blossom. And I was like, oh, I don't know. At the very, very end, I mean, the very end, I was like down to here. All of a sudden, I took a whiff of it and I was like, I don't know. What is that scent? So I will say this was a very nice, more unique kind of smelling Bare Vanilla to me. Bare Vanilla, the original is good, but I don't know why everybody's going crazy over it because I can barely smell it. When I smell Bare Vanilla, it's like barely there, unless I get the bottle and let it sit in my collection for a year. And who wants to buy something to let it sit for a year just so that you can smell it? That's absurd to me. So when I got this one, it almost had a very faint scent again, but this one within like a week or two, it sat there and the scent just got stronger and stronger and it was so beautiful. But would I repurchase this? Probably not. This is not the flanger that I'm after at all from Bare Vanilla. I'm still on the hunt for like my perfect Bare Vanilla flanker. I'm over the original Bare Vanilla. Unless they bring it out like stronger than ever, I'm over that one, completely over it. So the very first one I'm going to show you guys this one because this is the one, it's so cheap. Okay. This is Flor de Amor limited edition. This came from Rainbow. This is supposed to be like a Kenzo flower dupe or inspired by, or yeah, inspired by. And I don't know if it smells like Kenzo flower. I have literally never personally gone to smell any of the Kenzo line at all. But this is a really pretty like white floral scent. So yeah, I finished that. I have this little bit at the bottom, but I'm really not stressing over that at all because I did finish up this whole 3.3 fluid ounce. Now, I didn't like that on my skin at all whatsoever. It dried down to be like this powder scent. So I just used that all around the house. It didn't last long at all. But like after I vacuum, after I clean, I just spritz the house with it and it smelled nice in the air. But then that's how I got through that. This next one is this Paris Hilton Gold Rush. Now, as you can see, I do have a little bit at the bottom, but I was like, let me put this in the empties video because honestly, this is not even enough for one use. Like this is a sample. This is for me to smell it, to remember what it smells like. I love this scent. This is like very bold citrus. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a grown up kind of creamy citrus vibe. I want to say that there's amber in this because it's like a very grown up kind of citrus. Like it doesn't smell like a creamsicle, like ice cream, and it's not necessarily gourmand. It has like this really bubbly, like orange or maybe mandarin. And it's so gorgeous, but there is something quite effervescent and sweet in this. I don't know the fragrance notes for it. Would I repurchase it? No, because the longevity was just trash. And I'm like over repurchasing fragrances that smell nice, but they really didn't do anything for me as far as longevity. I like my fragrances to stick to me. I'm a mom, so I don't really think about bringing my stuff with me to refresh my scent. So moving forward, I like to buy fragrances that I apply because, when I apply my perfume, I apply it. And then I just want it to be on me for the remainder of the time that I'm out. There are times where I do bring a little small, bottle with me, but that's like if I'm going out, it's just me and my husband. But if I'm going out as like a mom, family time and all that stuff, I don't think about that because I'm running behind the kids. I don't have time. Okay. So I like my fragrances to spray it on and I'm done. You smell me for the rest of the day and I'm good to go. This is not that, but this really is a darn good scent. And if I can find a perfume that smells like this, but it lasts all day or at least a good few hours, like 6 to 8 hours, that I would repurchase. Okay, y'all. So this next one is my baby. This is my signature scent. Well, it used to be my signature scent. I want to say like fresh out of college. I went and got a little job at Nordstrom, and my first paycheck, I bought myself a red coat and I bought myself a bottle of this perfume. I bought a big bottle with my first paycheck, y'all. I felt like such a grown up, and I wore that thing down to the ground. Do you hear me? Down to the ground. So of course I had to go and buy another bottle. I finished a small one like this before, but I had to buy another one, and now this one is done. So this is Burberry Brit, just the original Burberry Brit. Y'all, you can't tell me that this is not a good scent. This to me is just a good everyday, don't have to think about it, spray it on signature scent. This literally can go with anything. Let me see if I have anything in here. It's like heavy on the floral. There's a lime note in here that is in your face in the opening. This is so, so, so good. Y'all, when I tell you, Burberry Brit has always been that girl to me. It's just a nice, like, refreshing, clean, grown up scent. I don't know if there's actually like tea in this, but it's giving off more of like a tea vibe. It's so good. If you've never tried Burberry Brit, I mean, it has like this, it's not a scent that I think a lot of the younger kids will like, just because it smells like early 2000s. They might like it, they might not. I happen to love it. And I love the fact that it's so cheap. Like I got this bottle for 20 bucks. I think it was 20 bucks on Fragrance Net. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. Only because I wore this scent down to the ground. Like this was an everyday wear it down to the ground kind of scent for me. And then when my mom was an Avon lady, they brought out this fragrance called Chic and Black. And no, it was called Little Black. Wait, it's called Little Black Dress now. It was called Chic and Black back then, and it smelled just like this. And when I didn't have Burberry Brit, I wore that. So literally, I've been wearing this scent since high school, and well, the scent profile. So I am well out of high school now. Okay, so would I repurchase it? Probably not, but I do love to smell it. Oh my God, I still really like this scent. So the next one that I finished, y'all, I've gone through three of these bottles, and the donkey side of me just threw out the last two. And I was like, wait, I should hold them so that I can show them in my empties video. I didn't think about that till the last one. So I've gone through three of these little Pacifica Dream Moons. If you don't know, this smells very similar to a cloud. People compare it to Baccarat. Me, I think it's more of a cloud dupe or cloud uh inspired scent than Baccarat. It's very, very, very sweet. I believe it has rose. It smells coconutty. It's very sweet. It smells just like cloud. Point blank, period. I've gone through three of these. I really like the scent. It's very sweet. My issue is that it doesn't last long, but my husband liked the scent. So that's why I repurchased it time and time again. But I was like, I'm getting tired of spending 20 something dollars on this little bottle that I finished in a matter of like a month and a half. No, sir, no, ma'am. Speaking of fragrances that my husband loves, y'all, I finished my Delicious Cotton Candy by Gail Heyman. This is the 3.3 fluid ounce. Yes, I would repurchase it. I already have another bottle of this. My husband loves this. P.S. Guys really love sugary, sweet fragrances on females, especially cotton candy, marshmallow, kind of things like that. Oh, they love it. They eat that junk up. Okay, so it, I love this. If you like pink sugar, I can imagine you like this. If you don't like pink sugar because of that weird licorice kind of note that some people smell, it's in the notes, but I don't really get a licorice vibe, and I don't get it from this either. Um, so if you don't like pink sugar for that reason, I do think that you would like this because this one is just straight up cotton candy. Straight up cotton candy, and it smells divine. All right, so next I finished up this one fluid ounce of REM by Ariana Grande. I actually haven't finished it, right? I'm holding on to this little bit because I have an oil coming and I want to see if it smells like this. But I want it enough to spray it out, like make sure that I have it. So I've been holding on to this little corner just because I'm waiting for my oil to come in. But y'all, this is such a good scent. This is so sexy. This is so beautiful. If you have Fireside Flurries from Bath and Body Works, it does smell very similar to this, except it doesn't have that salty note. And the salty note in this fragrance is what makes this scent so darn good. It makes it sexy to me. Like this is such a sexy fragrance. But the beauty of this is that it lasts for a long time. It's really inexpensive, and that salty note, it's versatile. So I feel like I can wear this just to like go out and smell good. But I also feel like I can wear this in a more intimate whoa, a more intimate session, and a more intimate, close kind of vibe, like a Netflix and chill with the bae. Um, and it can just be very sexy and attractive. I even wore this out to a dinner with him, and y'all, I just felt so sexy. Um, so I love this fragrance. Would I repurchase it? Hmm. I want to say yes, I would, but I also want to say no, I wouldn't. And the reason why I would say no is just for the simple reason of I have so many fragrances that I don't really want to repurchase another fragrance that I've already had and I know that I love, because I feel like I gravitate towards that and leave the other ones just sitting there. And I don't really want to do that. So at this moment, I probably won't. I know I'm probably going to regret that because I start to crave certain fragrances, and it's the saltiness in this for me. Like that salt, it does something to your girl. I love that lavender and that salty vibe. Oh my god. Okay. So this is Red Temptation from Zara. The words are like really jacked up. You can barely see it. Well, you guys can see it, right? They're like really jacked up. But this is Red Temptation. Y'all already know how I feel about Red Temptation, how I feel about Baccarat Rouge 540. I am obsessed. That is my scent. I love it. I used to not like it. I didn't understand the hype, and then I kept wearing it, and I love it. Red Temptation, would I repurchase? I already have. I have a big body Benz, and I probably need to buy another bottle of that. But honestly, not really, because I have another dupe for Baccarat Rouge. So these last few are just travel size or sample size, whatever you want to call them. So we can go through these really quickly. I have Bath and Body Works Poppy. Oh, I love this scent, but for some reason it was so hard for me to get through it. It's like I love this scent, but then to use it, I'm just like I feel like it's lacking something. But then when I smell it, I'm like, oh, I love this. So I have a love hate relationship with Poppy. I do think it's beautiful. Would I repurchase it? No, I think I'm over it. But it was a really good scent. Next, I have my Guess by Marciano, and point blank period. If you like a good old 90s smelling fragrance, you will love Guess by Marciano. That is it. That is all. It smells like the 90s. It is quite beautiful. I finished this. I do still have my full bottle to go, but I did finish this one. And then the last two are just these little scent bird fragrances. So this one is Sugarful Dream by Michelle Germain. And this one is Oxford Blue from English Laundry. And I finished those up. So you guys, like this, to me, this is really, really big because for me to finish perfumes, like what? I was so proud of myself. When I started finishing these bottles, I was like, oh my God. Like, it's such a good feeling. I love to see my products leaving. Like, I love dent videos, I love empties videos. They're just so exciting because it's like, oh my goodness, you're actually using your products. And I love to see it from other people because I'm like, I watch you, I trust you when you recommend something. And it's something nerve wracking when they're like, oh, I love this fragrance, I use it all the time, but their bottle is literally full, or they're like, oh yeah, look at my dents. This is like one of my favorite fragrances. And there's like maybe this much from when they sprayed it out on camera, when they unboxed it. So I love to show progress. So I think I want to start doing more videos like that because there might be somebody out there that's a little strange like me and loves to see dents. And it's something about like my juice getting deeper and then having like a glass bottle and I can show you how much I've used. Like I just love all of that. I love all the things like that. So call me weird if you want to, but I think I want to start doing some more videos like that on my channel, just showing you the progress that I've made, which means that I might end up making like a little tray for the week or maybe the month. The month is a little long, so maybe 2 weeks, and those are the fragrances that I will use, um, because I just like videos like that. So there might be somebody that likes that content. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that you guys would like. But you guys, that is it for my empties video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Drop your comments down below. Smash that subscribe button. And while you're at it, click the notification bell right there. That way you never miss another video from me, your favorite girl, Stephanie Shanell. And I will see y'all in another one. Peace.